Pilipinas versus
Here we are in
Japan.
November, and let's see how things are going out in the early season. Taking a look at Seattle. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Garbage Man, Hachimura out there with ABC. Then there's Baller and Shorty in at the 3 spot. The franchises out there with Big Dog. There's G. And there's Clarkson. And Perez in at the point. Steve, we still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
Kevin, I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Those last 6, oh Lord, that looks like it was like my feet was in the sand. But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
Count it. On the wing, pass to the franchise. Clarkson to the right lane. Perez, the pass to the franchise. Shoots from the right block. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. And he ducks it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Kills it from outside.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence. When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense and high.
Big Dog. Winning a 21-point outing in their last game again.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Broke loose. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Ball goes to Seattle. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Baller. Shot clock at 5. And it's off from 3-point range.
Injury si Kuya Gabe Norwood.
On the wing. Here's Big Dog. And he goes in for the top.
He just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. For Seattle, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Takes the 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Uses the glass here, finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself back. Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. And that against good scores.
Out to the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard edge.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Second free throw, no good. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect, Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3 ball in his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Here's Garbage Man. No, not that.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that. You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Hachimura grabs the miss. Seattle trails by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's deflected. But they'll get another chance. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just didn't find a way to score. And G has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. Forcing it let go on just 2 of 8 shooters who've registered 25%.
Here's Garbage Man, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal. Sometimes it's a matter of pride. Answering back with a 3 of his own.
This is the baby hook. Seattle trails by 4. Here's Shorty. Offline with his 3. They've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish. He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with the
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
G passes the big dog. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we?
I don't may mga create face creation. So.
And the first time is called for Seattle.
Terence Romeo to follow pa. Try natin si Terence Romeo, pero hindi pa kami nakagawa.
But when you take a look at the list of players,
Baka palitan namin sa roster si Pogoy, palit namin si Romeo.
LeBron James, there's some people who love him, and there's some people that hate him. Joel Embiid is starting to creep into that conversation. Those are some of the guys some people love him and some people hate him.
The Wizards checked in for ball, and they get it back. Good on the bucket.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Martin kicks to G, passes it to the franchise. Got that one.
That's the third looking at hey, this defense beats the clock of those lanes in the middle.
Seattle trails by 6. Over to the wing. Hachimura the pass to ABC. Here's Garbage Man. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
What's another? The dude.
Right side. Now, here's Clarkson. He had 10 points in the winning it.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
He can't hit that time. Seattle trails by 6. The Wizard passes to the dude. 14 feet away. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Being 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. G dishes to Martin. Kept alive. A franchise. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Off to a strong start early. 6 points off second chance.
Now the pass to the Wizards. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for the franchise. 3rd in blocks, 5th for free throw percentage, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're dominating in that category.
Idol naka-face creation lang tayo. So, pwede mo i-follow yung mga face creation na in-upload namin.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Rosario taking 2 shots. First free throw is good.
Prab Idol.
And G drops the ball.
We've seen them put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Sige, sige. Gawa tayo niya, DJ.
Here's Watanabe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens. Yes, the last few years, the rule changes have tended to benefit the Hawks.
Isang yan.
He's checked in for Seattle.
Galing mo yan.
Sensational on the backboard to start this game.
11 feet away with the second effort, and it's good on the way up. The Province got his second basket of the game.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Martin, the best to the great one. No good with the layup.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue. Rim protection.
Stay safe din, Idol.
Here's the Wizard. 8 points last game. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Here's Boss. The tray. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, a very good job getting himself in close enough, but he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Clutch is checked in for Martin. Clutch. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for them. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Doing well right out of the gates. Around 50%. There's Rosario. Hits it from 3-point range. She's got 8 points.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Man passes to the Wizard. Pass to Watanabe. Pass to the Wizard. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. No shot that time, not on target.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot. Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's the Prophet. Passes it to the Wizard. Seattle missing again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Boss. Here's Clutch. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The home team up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first. And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. We've got Q. He's out there with the Wizard. The dude out there with the Prophet. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward. No luck that time either. You know, the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough? Or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what it's in right now.
Here's the Wizard. And he overshot that one, missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The pass to T. For three. Knocks it loose. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Still team ball.
Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. You look at the eraser, second in the NBA. So great from the line. And, of course, the franchise, 2 slots lower.
A lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
I mean, that makes them very hard to handle. It may earn them a little extra space because you don't want to get physical with these guys. They can make you pay at the line.
Perez, he's checked in for Boss. ABC's checked in for Seattle. Baller comes in for Q. The dude passes to the pocket, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And it's blocked. Fast break, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, T. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Shorty's checked in for Seattle. Garbage man comes in for the dude.
May mga, tayo idol, may mga tutorial sa page. Check mo lang.
That one falls, so
Check
it's
mo lang sa channel
both
pala natin, may mga tutorial doon. Tapos yung pag-create ng page, may mga in-edit na kami. Check mo lang din. Upload lang.
Taking the lid off.
Great look, but off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this team's lead.
Yep, it counts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time. The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
To the wing right side. Here's T. Makes it off the glass. T's got 6 here in this quarter.
Again.
Check mo idol sa may playlist natin. Naka-upload doon sa playlist ng channel. NBA Traffic.
Garbage man, the pass to ball. Here's ABC. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Big dog, he's checked in for the great one. And Seattle also making a change. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Prophet. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. That's the big dog. Watch the 3 fly. They get it again. And yard, that's the big dog. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Timeout, timeout.
Big Dog's got 10 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Seattle calls timeout.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things.
Ma-upload din siya bukas. Pero ewan ko kung search mo siya ngayon. Pero delete ko na si YouTube ngayon kaya bukas pa yun makikita. Dito sa laro natin, injured si Kuya Gabe kaya hindi malaro. Na-injured 1 month pa bago ulit makabalik.
On defense, the home team. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? For Seattle, they draw 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Garbage Man.
Terrible shot selection, but you got to appreciate his confidence.
Perez, the pass to Clutch. To the wing on the left. Pass into Big Dog. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. If you could step out to that 35-foot mark.
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, can I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out.
Oo, si Pong, ang sobrang layo ng upload natin, update natin yun.
This is fantastic.
Thank you sa pag-remind.
What is the 4-point line?
Here's Clarkson. Seattle able to drain the three. Here's Perez. Here's the franchise. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Seattle trails by 18. And it's Victor with the foul. That's his first foul. And now we will play for lead in the penalty. Home team on D. Inside, ABC, and they pick up 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. The pass to Perez. Goes up on the high post. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. It's tough luck.
And the instincts there
from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Big Dog's got 15 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hey, we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know during the season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And so he makes both from the line. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, on court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both. The home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
From outside, off the mark. He's certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And he makes that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see. This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
That's the G. Pass to Clarkson from downtown. Seattle grabs the miss.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Hachimura, it's blocked. Clarkson on the wing, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Seattle lost timeout.
Does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid.
and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Aussie's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and then for Seattle. Watanabe is checked in, and it's the Wizard in for ball. Here's Hachimura. He had a 24-point outing in their last game again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
For Seattle, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the strike tonight. The dude, he's checked in for garbage man. And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well and exciting young player to watch.
Seattle trails by 15 to the right side. Here's ABC. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
To the left wing. Passes it to Boss. He gets it to Martin. Offensive rebound.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Seattle trails by 15. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. There's the pass to the Wizard. From 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on possession.
The Province checked in for Seattle. 1:29 left in the first half. Here's Boss. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Right wing. Here's the dude. The 18-footer is right on the mark. .103 left now here in the second. She passes to the franchise. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Seattle trails by 16. Pass to Hachimura. Here's the Wizard. It drops for his second big shot of this game. And an impressive 2-7 though. Worth that one inside nice. To the paint. Here's the franchise.
Seattle foul call. The Prophet. That's his second personal.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Trial and error lang.
The first one falls. The Erasers checked in for the
Trial lagi kung okay, kung hindi. And si Japet medyo malayo pa nga. Trial and error lang, idol.
And he makes both free throws.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Boss. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Outside, Mark. And Gilas.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. Here's the Wizard. From deep. And the last second attack is not going for him. And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of that shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Tamang edit lang para makuha yung base. So isa-isa. Kaya nahihirapan ako kay Terence Rowe.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm
malapit na i-upload na natin.
Take a look at this all-star. Kid, what do you think? They're going right to the rim. Tennyson, every chance that he was helpless trying to stop him and beat him inside.
I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive.
Mas oras din. Kaya
Big Dog has been
tsaga-tsaga. Try natin si Terence pag ano. Pag nakuha ko i-upload ko agad. Pero tsaga-tsaga talaga. Naumpisahan ko na kaso hindi pa masyadong okay. Upload ko na ba? Pero malayo pa yun. Baka mabash na naman. Katulad kay Kong.
And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Hachimura.
Back in my house.
Clarkson taking his time here. Marvelously pass and throws it down.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Can't connect from short range.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better.
Sige, idol. Try natin. Baka next week na. Next week i-post ko na si Terence. Abang mo na lang, idol. Next week.
Terrific play call.
Meron na akong gawa, pero malayo pa. Pero sige, upload natin, tapos edit na lang natin.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line, Big Dog taking 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Seattle trails by 19. Here is Garbage Man. 14 points for him. Great open look there. That's 7 points for Poland.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
That's the Big Dog. 14 feet away. It doesn't go for him. Seattle goes the other way with it.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Garbage Man. Divided by Clarkson on 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And they're moving it up. Hachimura, the pass to
Idol, next
Garbage
week,
Man.
upload din natin.
That one doesn't drop. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. If he can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And another shot. And the layup is good. And that's 21 points for the franchise.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working get inside.
Idol na, no? Next week baka Monday o Tuesday upload na natin. Ayun. Pag nakalaro ulit ako Monday o Tuesday.
His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game.
Meron na namang gawa, i-ano na lang. I-broadcast na lang ulit.
Or maybe even both to try to slow him down. But great white
Pero mababash yun sigurado kasi malayo pa eh.
Here's Bowler.
The second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Seattle trails by 18. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baller's got two now from beyond the arc. Kicks to Clarkson. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Goes up with a stripe, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Seattle, they've gone a somewhat so far 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Here's Garbage Man. He's covered by Clarkson.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here's the home team. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead, but they get it back. And the best of the franchise tries again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. The franchise has got 8 points in the quarter. Seattle trails by 17.
Paano ba ako lutiin? I-fix kami na NBA traffic idol din. Pero update talaga sa NBA yun. Follow mo na lang din sa Facebook. Tapos i-message mo ako doon.
Having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And 11 points for G.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look for
NBA traffic idol. I-page kami sa Facebook para mag-PM. Pero iba yung page na yun, hindi tungkol sa game. Totoo talaga NBA na update.
And pushing it up. Here's Seattle.
It's all about getting to the right spot, and Hachimura did just that in transition.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Wala.
Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. 6-13.
So, NBA traffic din idol sa Facebook.
Pass to the franchise. Dish now to Clarkson. And he gets the jumper to drop. Clarkson's got 5 points now
Message
this
mo kami
quarter.
doon idol. Ako na
Seattle
mag-reply.
trails by 19. Here's the Wizard. He's got 7. Got a piece of it. Hands with the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious.
Next game pa rin
If
natin.
he can do it, why not me? Then all of a
Next game
sudden
natin,
you
Iran.
look up and you're
Sila
leading the league
Adani.
in blocks.
Here's Watanabe. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. The ball goes to Seattle. The dude, he's checked in for Hachimura. The dude. Watanabe passes to the dude. Rocket 2. Makes the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's T. Offensive rebound. The great one. Misses in close. Seattle trails by 19. Over to the left wing. Let's it go from 14. That one goes. And 7 points for Shorty.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Martin attacking. Goes back up. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Seattle ball. On Sunday and then on Wednesday.
Gilas, Iran panalo next. Mas Brazil, sila
And Seattle shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And the foul called on the great one. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's the Wizard. He's got 7. Puts it up from 17.
Sige, idol. PM kita pag nakagawa na kami. Monday na siguro.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And that one is off. Great D that time for Martin. Here's T. It's blocked. Here's the 2. Passes it to the Wizard. And there's the call on Ross. That's his first foul. That's his first personal foul. And there's the pass to the Wizard. Just 5 to shoot. Seattle missing again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Martin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Wizard passes to the front. Can't get it to fall.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
That one misses for Martin. Seattle trails by 21. Here's the Wizard.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. Martin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Here's the Wizard. Banked in off the glass. The Wizard's got 9.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Off target from 3-point range. And Seattle shooting for the game at 42% to the left side wing. A Profit. His 3-pointers off the mark. The ball at 46% success rate since the beginning of the third quarter. T, the pass to the great one. Outside, Martin. Over to the wing. Pass to Aguilar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In a moment now to see some numbers for the eraser. 2nd in field goal percentage, 3rd in rebounding, and he's among the most consistent free throw shooters in the league. Presently, 95%.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. So he gets them both.
Great guy.
52 seconds left in the third. Here's Shorty. He has 7. Stolen away. And here's the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity on both hands. Great teamwork as well.
29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's T. Here's Big Dog. Seattle grabs the miss. The Profits got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Wizard. 9 points in the game so far. From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the home team finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's the dude. A moment now to reset the lamps. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Seattle. They've got the Prophet. Wizard out there with the dude. That's ABC. And as once into the bay, get up the 3 slot. Seattle grabs the miss. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shots good by Watanabe. 51% for the field. They'll take that. Here's Big Dog. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And that's a foul called on Bottoms. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now.
Oo, gawin mo muna ito yung mga nagawa natin. Si Gabe, si Troy. Sino ba? Saka last time si CJ na state natin.
There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for T. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
No, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Martin. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Watanabe passes the ball. But they recover it, and they're able to recover. Stolen by Martin. Here we go, all alone, and G with the stop.
If any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
As to Watanabe. Baller, covered by Martin. 5 on the clock. Ball pass to ABC. The Prophet, great positioning in the putback.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
2 points, that one goes. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Rosario. Outside, Martin. Clarkson on the wing. Beyond the arc. Seattle grabs the miss. The Profits got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here is Garbage Man. He's covered by Clarkson. The Prophet passes to Garbage Man. 6 to shoot. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rosario, that one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Seattle trails by 20. The pass to garbage man. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's stolen by G. And here we go. It's deflected. Right in the basket. No good. Seattle goes the other way with it. All alone. That one a little long. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Looking to end his cold spell, and Clarkson with the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Yung roster, i-hall of fame nyo na yung kalaban para may challenge kasi mataas na yung rating
You know,
natin.
City Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity. It is much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
And Seattle shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Ball covered by Martin. Waller passes to ABC. And it's blocked. Outside, Martin. Here's Big Dog. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line, Big Dog. At the line for 2. That free throw, no good. And Seattle making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And the second free throw, good. And Seattle shooting for the game at 42%. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sa depensa, sa taas.
Pass it to Ballman. Here's ABC. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love to finish.
Aguiar passes to the franchise. Here's Big Dog. Good. Big Dog. Big Dog's got 22 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can. Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's Baller. It's tipped.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget. Ooh, love it, love it.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The pass to garbage man. So much new technology, a lot of it so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name over the other day?
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
Cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Rob. And they're on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all. It's a winning approach when you execute.
That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control. Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Pass to Perez. Now Clarkson from past the arc. They get it back. Here's the franchise. A steal. Trying to get something going. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pull up Jay. Tries again. They shoot again. ABC. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The franchise passes to Aguilar. A free ball. Passes it to Perez. Oh, good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the basket garbage there. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Drops in the tray.
Ulitin Gilas natin, no?
Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now, the quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. And the first one.
You know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Easy.
He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Misses from close range. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus. Just made to me when he earned his money on that foul.
At the line. And he makes the first. T's checked in for Jordan Clarkson shot. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Seattle with the ball. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
Here's Shorty.
The franchise.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hachimura. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Shooting one. And the free throw, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Passes it to T. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans. They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the pass to the franchise. Snatched away. Throws it up high. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.